got that going. Everything looks fine. Should be good to go. Hello. Hello, Cyberfan. Glad to see you, Cosmo. Do you have WhatsApp? I do not. I am not at all sure if this technique is going to work, but we are gonna hope that it does. Because I spent way too long doing it the first time, and I did it wrong, and it looked terrible. So we get to try again. And maybe it'll look half decent. At least I hope it does this time. I was gonna do some stuff on plushies today, but I just don't have the material in right now to start working on it, so I'm gonna wait till the rest of the material arrives and then start working on it, just because that's easier to do. So we get to work on this today because I have been slacking on it. Hello, Rocket. Why do you call you Rocket? Sam, what the heck? Hello, Sam. No. My brain read your username before my brain registered who you were. Hello, Sam. was an accident. I didn't mean to. Okay. Alright, I don't know how this is gonna work. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Hello. I don't know. The lemma? Yeah. I'm a rocket doctor. You know rocket scientists? Well, I'm a rocket doctor. I doctor rockets. Awesome. Hello, Clover. Good for you, Sam. Okay, so my goal here is to cover this in fur so that it stays flat. Because when I originally made this pattern and I sewed it, it looked absolutely terrible. So we're gonna try that again. Let's scoot this out of the way. You go over there. You go on the floor. You're also going on the floor. Okay, how am I gonna do this to show you guys how to do it? You had Discord again. You've just been going on and off Discord. Alright. Raise you up a little bit. Set you back down. Knock over my drink. Scooch. There you go. Okay. That fabric is so pretty. Thank you. Yeah, it's glittery. I got this off of Amazon. Only time I will ever purchase fabric off of Amazon. Never again. This is a very rare occurrence from yours truly. I don't do that. Oh, whoops. Okay. It's fine. I'm dropping everything. Come back here. Damn. There you go. Because I get depressed or annoyed by drama, then I get bored and want Discord again. Fair enough. Okay. How am I gonna do this? Okay. I'm just gonna... just cut it with seam allowance? I guess? It's the only way I can think of doing this. I think that might be the only way to do it. Just cut with seam allowance. That seems like it'll work. Is this facing the right way? Rotate it, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, I bought this fabric specifically for this project and this project only. So I'm not gonna probably ever use it again. So I'll just have it lying around. how much of it is there? It's just a yard. Just about a yard of it. But I only needed it for like a very small section. I mean, I guess it's nice because I'm having to redo the said small section currently because I did it a way the original way I did it is I thought it would work and it didn't and it looked awful. So now I'm doing it again, which is nice because I guess like I have the fabric for it, so I ought to buy more. Thankfully. Okay, there we go. I'll flip it and do the other side. This my template's not lying flat at all. See, I'm kind of fine with wasting this fabric. Just something you will never hear me say ever. Because usually I am so picky with saving all of my fabric scraps. There we go. Okay. That one out of the way. Let's do this one. Just over here. I will probably eat it so it won't go to waste. Oh my god. You've been consuming. This is so hard. This piece in particular, I feel, is like annoyingly hard to cut and trace out. It's got so many little tendrils on it. Which is also my fault, because I made the pattern. But I'm gonna yell at myself anyway and complain about it. Where do I fit this? I haven't ate much in your craft room. I nibble on the group. Maybe tape once in a while. Stranger, I am aware that you're most likely new here. Sam is the muncher who lives in my walls of my work studio, and he comes out only at night or on live streams to eat my equipment. Knock over my camera again. Let's see how long it takes for me to not knock over my camera. Will it get knocked over this stream or not? We may never know. The chances are high that it will, though. One thing I have discovered about this fur is that it has the same effect as anything with glitter on it. The tinsel that's lined in this is going to go everywhere, and I'm going to be finding tinsel in everything I own for the next month. It will not go away, because sparkles are forever. They're permanent. What are y'all yapping about? You might hop on the boat? Oh no. Whoa, whoops. What did I do? There it goes. Are you gonna join the material munchers, stranger? Hello, toe muncher. Welcome. That was nice timing. You are? Alright. No coffee past 9 p.m. Just so you know. Alright, I'm gonna rotate my camera. Beep, 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 beep. Hi. So I can put it back here. You see me stand up. Hello. Hello to the crowd. I should probably mark my seam allowance on this. I don't wanna though. Dang it, stay. I need to be able to read my chat still. Glitter tastes good. She's famous? Who's she? You're getting lowered down. Boink. Camera wants to cooperate today. Please and thank you. Alright. Snipping away. I need to clean my work studio at some point in time. No, this does not mean I'm asking you to eat everything in it. I need to clean it, because my table is a mess. And I need to stand up to work on stuff. The point of my chair is useless. And I'm aware that you also cannot see what I'm doing. It's because it's too big and it has to be out of frame. Have some fluff. There you go. I'm gonna just cut this in half so it's easier for me. Come now, scissors, do your job. I feel like it moved again. Okay. That's one chunk cut out. Do this other chunk just so I can get this fabric off my table. Oh, this is gonna be hard to do. I can't reach. Come on. Please, fabric. Why are you not cutting? What the heck? There we go. Okay. Swapped. Ugh. She's like a who's she? What I miss? If you buy me pizza, I would clean for you. I haven't had human food in forever. Oh, man, you make me want pizza now. How dare you? Okay, let me just get this fabric off my table so that we can continue having things. And having it fall on the floor. Nice. I still have so much of this left. I do not know what I'm going to do with this. Because it's like the type of fabric that I'm never going to use. Back into your box. Just eat the fur? No. Do not consume plastic microfiber. That's not a good idea. And that is your wisdom from me of the day. I'm just pulling off all this excess here before it gets all over me and the floor. And glue. There we go. I'm gonna tie it. I ate too much fur. Yeah. Let's cut this one out first. Okay, while I do this, I will heat up my hot glue gun. Okay. I just eat fur. Like buttons on. I don't even have buttons in my work studio, I think. I have to inhale it regardless when I'm working on the suit. This is what a respirator is for, and that's why I have one. However, I didn't use one for a concerning amount of time. I finally got one. I do not understand how people use, like, box cutters and X-Acto knives to cut fur. I don't get it. Like, how do you do that so perfectly? Box cutters and X-Acto knives are my number one enemy. I hate them. I use them for some stuff, but definitely not in fabric. I don't think I'd ever use it on fabric. It's funny, I like never cut stuff with seam allowance. Like ever. A lot of my stuff is too detailed to have it. Hello, Hannah. What is going on with my scissors? So weird. They're struggling. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. I'm gonna check this now, just to make sure that it works. Okay. I should be able to make it fit, kinda. Oh, that's because I'm getting ASMR and an attention span tester. Good. Okay, what I'm seeing here is that I might trim down this. Might be the better option. Yeah, let's do that. I'll just like cut away wherever my Sharpie is, so you don't see any of it like at all. It'll probably work best. Just make this part as thin as I can make it. Might use my little scissors for this. I don't know if they're down here though. I'm just gonna cut away all of wherever my Sharpie was so that you don't see any black. Very little snips. I won't snip anything off the top because that's fine, but it's all these little tiny tendrils of fur. Or I guess what's going to be covered by fur. Need to make them as thin as possible to fit the cover over them. Yeah, that should maybe, hopefully, be nicer. At least should fit nicer. Okay, let's try that. There we go. That looks nicer. I love having a broken sleep schedule. Oof. Alright, I'm not gonna glue this stuff on just yet, but that's coming. Let's get this stuff cut out first. This part does not need any seam allowance. Would be preferred if it didn't. So cut that a little too close. Oops. There we go. Okay. There's that one done. Second one. Just the other side. Hello. Lou? Lo? I'm gonna say Lou. I think Lou is correct. Hello. Yeah, you're right. It is said like that. Okay, nice. Hello, Lou. I'm glad that you like rats. Rats are pretty cool. I didn't hear but I love the sound of your scissors. Thank you. That's because they're very nice scissors. You have 12? How does one acquire 12 rats? How did you do that? Yeah, a lot of my streams are kind of ASMR-esque. For your enjoyment. Watch me suffer to cut fabric. Alright, there we go. Okay. Hello. Oh, there's a bunch of people. Uh-oh. Hello, Fox World. You have a question? Go for it. Julian. Yeah. I'm gonna sneeze. Never mind. Damn. A couple of rescues my brother got some from pets at home. I told him off. And those I got from a local breeder. Interesting. That's still a lot of rats. It's like an unbelievable amount of rats. Hello, Pluto. Yeah, I'm currently just working on personal stuff because I've got fabric shipments that I'm waiting for so that I can continue working on commission stuff. AKA what you see in the background. So I'm just waiting for stuff to come in to continue working on those ones. So until it does, they just sit there. And I gotta do something. There's always something I can work on. I feel as though a day has been wasted if I'm not doing something. So. Yeah. I got fur in my nose. Ugh. What made you become a furry? I'm not a Therian. Okay, so I believe I've told this story on stream before. So I had made, like, this is gonna be a long-ish, funky story of my funky life. This was like 6 years ago, but I had like made my own Halloween costume, and it was of some like OC that I had at the time, and I made it as my Halloween costume, and I thought I looked so cool and awesome. And when I was trick-or-treating with friends, someone called me a furry, like as an insult, which is probably one of the most stupidest insults you can call someone who is a furry. Like, oh my gosh, congratulations, you're correct. Question mark. Like, what do you want people to say to that? I don't know. It was stupid. But I had zero idea what that was. So, like, it had happened like 3 times over the course of the night that I had been like yelled at, like oh my god, it's a furry, because the character happened to have ears and a tail, I guess. So when I got home that night, I looked up what it was. I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I just went down a rabbit hole from there for the next 6 years, and now it's my job. So yeah. That's how that happened. I mean, like, I had also, like, always been into, like, cosplay and stuff like that. Like, I thought that was the coolest thing when I was a lot younger. Yeah, exactly, like, congratulations, you've got eyes. Like, what do you want me to say to that? Like, you want a cookie? Good job. God, you hear the same insults over and over again. They're not creative. They're not creative enough to know. They don't got the brain cells for that. But yeah, there you go. That's why I'm a furry. I got bullied, and then I thought it was cool. Come on, get in there. God, the glitter's all over me. I swear to God, it's never going away. It's there permanently. Ugh. What are y'all saying? Give me a cookie? I will give you a cookie. Whenever someone says that to me, I look at them blankly, tilt my head, and so they go meow. That's their correct response. So I am working on this. So I already started most of this, which is what if you're looking at what like the multicolor stuff in the corner is, that's this part. But then we're also working on these little like tendril pieces for the tail. And I'm gonna do something kind of funky for these. This is a personal project I plan to sell when it's finished. You get a cookie too, Lo. You get a cookie too. Don't worry. Everyone gets cookies. Everyone gets cookies. Give me a second. So this is a part of like a matching set, kinda. So this part was already finished a while back. So this part was already finished. I already did all of this. So now we're just working on the tail. And then it's gonna have like a set of ears that goes with it as well. I did plan to do a head originally, but I don't want to anymore. So, yeah. Yeah, and I need to do more like official posts of these, because they turned out so nice. They're very pretty. I'm glad you enjoy your cookie. Yeah, so, hold up. I need to get one more thing. Okay. God, the glitter, it's everywhere. So the fun part about these, actually, I'm gonna turn off the light for this. Hold up. You'll see it better this way. See the colors. So yeah, they're all fancy. There you go. There's your showcase of what I am working on today. They do glow. It would be an absolute waste if I did not make something like that not glow. I fear as though it was a necessity to do that. Okay, let's see how these parts work. Where's the rest of my food? Wait, I gotta trim down this one, like what I did with the other one. Gonna trim off all this black again. You want to eat it? No eating. Don't eat my projects. You can eat the materials, you just can't eat the project. That's the #1 rule of being one of the many material munchers that lives in my workspace. It looks so yummy. No. No. Did you ever make a Dinomask fursuit? So the third fursuit I ever made was a Dinomask, and I desperately need to remake them. They are very ugly, as they were made a very long time ago. Do you store all your crafts? How do you store all my craft stuff here? Alright, do you guys want a tour of my messy as hell work studio? Give me a second. Okay. Okay, let me flip my camera. No, wait, there. Alright. Over here. So, if you've been on the stream before, you know who Cyber Error is. You know my boy. Him and all of his beauty. You might have seen Lycan. He does not come out that often. He needs to be seen more. There's more fabric stuff. A lot of my heads are held up here. My mannequin, commission stuff, templates everywhere. One of my other mannequins, this holds another part of Cyber. His armor just sits on there because I have nowhere else to put it. His bodysuit's currently in there on the ground because I also have nowhere else to store him. He's so big. More fabric, a mess of random stuff, my drawing stuff, Cyber's tail, the wall of tails, my chair, a bunch of storage stuff. There's more stuff underneath there. Paints and markers and things. Boxes. Trash. That's about it. Shark tail? Yes. That belongs to this guy up here. This guy also has a bodysuit. It's in a closet though. I'm not gonna get out all my bodysuit stuff. It's too much of a pain to put it away. You think it's messy? Yes. Yes, it is. Do I have Cyber's battery in? Or might? Do it? Here, hold up. There he is. The beautiful boy in all of his glory. I do attend conventions. I attend a few of them yearly. He's alive. Hello. Hello, Candy. Welcome. Not seen you in a minute. Bye, stranger. Thanks for stopping by. But yes, Pluto, I do go to conventions. Go back to trimming stuff. I'm still gonna be here, just doing some work. Nice. The fuzz is everywhere. You're getting lowered down again. What were you saying? You're going to one next weekend, but masks aren't allowed. Oh, IT won't give me notifications when you're live anymore for some reason. No, but like First Distiller? What? Hold on, so Therian gear isn't allowed. Or I guess like just mask. What's the name of this convention? I'm curious. What con is this? It's in Switzerland? I would not know then. Look more into those terms and services of a mask. Like, what do they mean by a mask? Because I'm thinking of a few things that I don't think they mean a Therian mask. Look into that a little more. So, like, Therian masks specifically is what was said? Okay, so quit stealing my glue. No eating glue. You can have this, you can have the scraps, you don't get the full stick. That's so odd. What? That's so weird. Huh. Okay. Let's see how this looks now. Alright, this should work. I believe. Okay. Where's my hot glue guns? Should be working by now. Okay. This should work, hopefully. Don't eat too many cookies. Oh. Over here dropping everything. Okay. Very carefully. I'm gonna go directly glue. I thought that was a wig. Sparkly, glittery wig. We're working on this tail. At least, like, these parts. And this part. I'll get to that part later. Okay. Yeah, I gotta put out a video of me, like, showing off the UV effects of the paws. I just haven't done it yet. Where do you get your fur from? My main supplier is Howl Fabrics. They're, like, my main supplier for, like, everything. I get all of, like, my minky plush fabric from them as well. Or at least most of it comes from them, too. You're in the fridge eating cookie. You're still in the walls? Okay. Glad to know you all are still in your respective places that you last worked. No eating the cotton candy in the walls. Stop it. Bad. No eating insulation. Too big. Oh my gosh. Don't eat too much of it. Alright, that worked pretty well. And now alright. Awesome. Oh my god. Let's do this one. Nice. Hey, this is working better than I thought it would. This is good. It's gonna take a while, but we can deal with that. Is it glue? Yes, it is glue. Keep your hands off. No glue for you. Yeah, no glue for you. Guys, the camel in the walls is floating. There's a camel in my walls? What? Oh, I wasn't aware that there was a camel in my walls, but thank you for letting me know of this information. Alright, there we go. Now we can cut it again. Yeah, hot glue strings. Oh, go, we have a new person. Hello, Lemon. We have another. Oh. Who's Doris? What have I missed? Why does my own live stream chat have lore that I don't know about? What is this? I need answers. Who is Granny Nora? We had to write a rhythm in my class. Doris in the forest. Who is Doris? I'm so confused. Alright, that looks pretty good. I think this technique might actually work. It might actually look half decent. Now I just have to do the other side. That's gonna be fun. My gosh, hi! Long time no see. God, I'm trying not to get glue in the fur fiber. Please. Because that is exactly what is going to ruin this entire thing, is getting glue in the fiber. And I will cry. I ate lemon flavored cotton candy in the walls. Stop at the walls. Get out of the walls. Speaks lemon? What? What do lemons sound like? I might use my mini hot glue gun for the next part. What are y'all talking about? You ate lighter fluid? What? Why? You speak wall. Speak of the trees. Okay. One question. I do remember you. Pretend like I know what this stuff means. I don't. Fur? Yes. Unicorn? What is... It looks like unicorn fur? Is that what you mean? Hello. The glitter is everywhere. Oh my god. It's not glitter, it's tinsel, but it has the same effect. It gets everywhere. Quality work right there. What the heck? No. Get back here. Thank you, Crest. I've seen you before. You've been on my stuff before. I don't know if I just ever pronounced your name out loud. I'm gonna say Crest. That sounds right. Maybe. Okay. Let's try and do this one way or another. I just separate it. That. Then do that. And that. And then do it again. How far up does this go? If I can see. Yeah. I think that's it all the way. This is way harder than it needs to be. Oh my gosh. Where is the other? I can't even see it. It's so tiny. There we go. Okay, where's this other one? I just can barely see what I'm doing. Damn. Ugh. I'm watching this under a car I'm trying to fix. Damn. Interesting entertainment, I guess? There we go. Now I can see where I am cutting. that goes way farther up. I'm so good at showing you what I'm doing, damn. Why are you in my fridge? Careful, SpongeBob. Careful. Does this go up any further? No. Okay. Should be one more around here. Do you go further? No. Is that it? I think that's it. Alright. Unicorn fluff is done, pretty much. Except for gluing the edges together. But I'll do that later. That's one section of this unicorn fluff done. That took so long. But it turned out good. It looks like pretty much what I was thinking. It's a little dense, but we can deal with that. We're going on the floor for now. Part 2 of the big one. Let's go. Alright, how do we want to start by gluing this on? Okay. We making unicorns today? Nah. We making this. We're making these parts. I've not even cut out the fur for this part yet. I cut out the base though. I just wanted to do this big old sparkly parts first to make sure that this technique I'm attempting will actually work. And it does. This is good. Alright. Attempt number 2. I feel like starting it is the hardest part because it's to line up as perfectly as I can get it. And not get the fur caught. Come on. Stop getting snagged on everything. Tail the long way. God, I'm covered in... Yeah. I'm covered in a bunch of random stuff. Stuff I don't want to be covered in. Okay. Not fully line up there. Lined up there. A little bit over, but I can fix that. There we go. Okay. I feel like starting it was definitely the hardest part on the first attempt. We're getting somewhere though. Remember when I had a hot glue gun? Oh, the places I went. I got 3 hot glue guns. I'm not feeding you the glue. No. No glue. Three hot glue guns is one for me. No. They all are used for different things. For instance, I've got a hot glue gun that's specifically for gluing fur, like what I'm doing right now. Then I've got another one that's used specifically for like cosplay stuff. And then I've got like my mini hot glue gun, which is used for everything. I love the mini hot glue gun. Fiddlesticks. Stop accidentally eating drywall. What? Aw, shucks, I ate Doris in the fort. Who is Doris? Someone tell me, please. I'm so curious now. Who is this Doris you speak of? Stop eating my drywall. Oh my god. There we go. What I do really need is something called a hot glue gun pen. It's for like super tiny itty bitty little details and for gluing stuff together. And I've been wanting to get my hands on it because it looks really cool. I prefer cinder blocks. I'm in the walls, be careful. In other words, the consistency of those Nature Valley bars. That's pretty accurate. I'd say that's pretty up there. Yeah. God, look at the fuzz that's just crusted onto my hot glue gun. God. Damn, how much fur is on that glue gun? All of it. So I'm gonna go get her a 3D pen. It's not a 3D pen. I despise 3D pens. It's a hot glue gun pen, basically. It's just like a teeny hot glue gun that looks like a pen, and it can do like super tiny like glue detail stuff. We got furry hot glue guns before we even got summer. We made the hot glue gun into a furry. Yeah. My comically must have isn't. How do you despise 3D pens? I'm sorry. It was one of those products that was great. However, it's also one of those products that you only can get an actual good variant of for like $1,000. It was a great invention, but they immediately have to put a massive price tag on it for obvious reasons, and all of the ones that you're always given are the shitty ones that don't do shit. They're not the good ones. And they're just weird to work with. Just use a 3D printer. Or even better, a resin printer. Those have been really popular lately, and I'd love to have a resin printer. Yeah, I saw it once at like Michael's or something, and I need to get it. I want to get it. It seems like it'd be such a useful tool. Alright. Flip. Alright. Time to clean up the mess. Let's see, where is this other one? There's no one there. Alright, where's this other one? Oh, this one's curved. That's gonna be fun. Should be one more, I feel like. Is there not? Is that it? That might have been it. Nice. Alright. It's definitely looking like what I want it to, so we are getting somewhere. And just get off all this excess fluff that is everywhere. Could have sworn I put like another. I guess it's just that. Oh well. Woo! Who is Doris? This has been through something? Nah, I've got a different pair of scissors that have been through worse. How much do your commissions cost in general? It is very dependent on what you're buying. Give a $50 3D pen to a toddler. He'll write a Picasso sculpture. Uh-huh. Sure. I might make a fursuit for my hot glue gun. My god, please no. Them scissors look like a spoon after trying to scoop out some fresh ice cream. Do you mean like why they're like this? That's on purpose. They're supposed to look like that. The reason for that is so that they can slide across a table to cut fabric easily. That's the reason for that. What's the first species? Nothing. This does not go to any species. That's a dog. That's a dragon. And those are commissions. Those are not personal. And this is just gonna get sold when it's finished, so yeah. We got some nice fluff going on, finally. It's going somewhere. We'll fix up the seams later. Alright, we've got one more piece we have to do this to. And I've not even cut it out yet. Which means it's time for more cutting. Yippee! Do you do canine fursuit, heads, paws, tail? That's a canine. It does. These were $50 cutting shears. Fabric shears. They're very nice. There's the brand for you. Damn, render, hello? There you go. That's the brand that I use. I do. So when it comes to like a partial, so both of these guys are partials. My partials start at about $1,500. That's like the starting price. Is it just me, or do you hate those ice cream men who like? Oh my god. Where is it even from? Alright. Here's the next color that we were going to be using. This fur has seen better days. I have them, but with an orange handle. Nice. Alright, God, this fur has been in my storage for so goddamn long. It needs to see the light of day again. It's been a minute. Alright, where'd my template go? Is it under those? Yes, it is. Get over here. Blueberry fur? Nah, I do have a fur that is labeled as blue raspberry, though. It's not this stuff, though. This is like a baby blue. But one of the furs I do have is indeed labeled as blue raspberry. Thank you. Who is Doris? I need answers. Who is Doris? I'd like to know. Please. Okay. I'm almost out of this stuff, but I also like never use it. It's easy to order more. What are y'all saying? Sending my OC Taurus. Next time I get a pet, I'll name it Taurus. God. That sounds like an old lady name to me. Doris. It's like someone's like old aunt or like grandma to me. There we go. All right. Granny Nora found Doris in the forest. Clean girl? Oh my god. Is it who I think it is? It's Cleaner Random. Oh god. I've not seen her in forever. I wish to never see her again. Apparently she's pregnant. Y'all hear about this? She's pregnant now. With who? Apparently Cleaner Random Grave Girl is pregnant. But there has been no father or even a relationship mentioned from her. Not Doris. Not Doris. No. I gotta stand up for this. we go. Question, why do you cut outside of the lines? This is for seam allowance, if I were to sew this, even though I'm not, but I'm doing it just to make sure that there's no rough edges. Most of the time I actually do not leave seam allowance, because all of my work is usually hand-stitched only. Because of the complexity of most of my work simply just cannot be done with a sewing machine. But in this case, I am adding seam allowance just to be careful, even though it's not for seams. Well, I mean, it is technically, but not stitching seams. Not many people want Sabrina Carpenter to come around with her fleet cleaning equipment and her little pink ball to clean their graves. Oh. Alright, see ya. Thanks for stopping in. Do you wear any masks or something while cutting fur? Not when cutting, but usually when I'm shaving, I will. I have a respirator. But I usually don't wear one when I'm cutting stuff. Okay, no. I did not wear my fursuit as a respirator. Alright, there's a very specific way I need to do this next section. To make sure that I'm going to do this correctly. Okay. Hey, by the way, I want to join your server, but the link on your thing don't work. It's not working again? Yeah. I'll post another link. Okay. That was not done correctly. Attempt number 2. Hold up. Okay. Let's see how this works. If it works the way it's supposed to, it should look pretty nice. All right. I'm watching this while having to write an essay. Oh no. Bye bye, Pluto. Thank you for stopping in. Alright, we're gonna once again cut away all the black stuff. Slash my Sharpie. Alright. Oh, I hope this works properly. So this needs to be shown on two sides, so I'm gonna try a method that I've not actually used on a suit before, but we'll see how it goes. Yes, fur. Mentally does a backflip. What? Alright then. You finished your essay? Nice. Good job. almost done. It is coming to life. Alright, I'm gonna end stream here, as my phone's about to die. But thank you to all who were here and watched me burn my hands and cut stuff. But I am gonna get going. I will stream again tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream is gonna be a pretty late night one. Because I got a bunch of stuff I have to do tomorrow. But I will see you all tomorrow, or I will see you all next weekend. Bye-bye. Alright, I will see you all. Bye, everyone.